Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be bringing you back some TFT and some tips that can help you win more games. Before I get into the video, I just want to say, if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button. Almost at 100 subs. I'm missing, I think, 8 in this point in time, and honestly, I'm so psyched to be like in single digits. And it's only 8, so if you guys please can, just hit the button. It'll mean the fucking world to me. Anyways, after that message, let's get into the video. As you may or may not have noticed, TFT rank has been released to the live server, not PB anymore, so now it actually counts, guys. It actually counts. That rank you get, yeah, it means something. And today, I'm going to try to give you some tips that you may already know or you may not have known, but these are things I improved on within like the past week or two, few weeks, and I have noticed an improvement in my winnings. I have been winning a lot more. Well, been placed at least 4th and higher, which is a win in TFT. So I'm gonna tell you what I've done to improve, so maybe you guys can take back on this and review or implement it yourself and see what works for you. So the first thing is Synergies. This game is basically all about synergies, and if you don't know how to synergize, what goes good with what, then you're gonna be kind of in a pickle. You won't be winning as much. For me, I had a hard time with synergies. Then I started reading more, watching more videos from Skara or The Sky's Toast mainly, or Hafu. I've been watching them a lot more and seeing how they play and what comps they'll run in certain scenarios. And by taking some of that knowledge that they have, bestowed upon us, I've taken that into my own, senses and tried to adapt it. And knowing all these synergies actually helped me a bunch. Also with that is pivoting. And if you don't know what pivoting is, it's basically changing your comp from one thing to another. This is really helpful because it makes you adapt to the board and other players. And this is a good thing because let's say you're trying to go Night Rangers. The easiest thing to go is Night Rangers, and probably a lot of people will be going that, so everyone's gonna try to compete for the same parts. And if you notice that, maybe you want to pivot into a sorcerer comp or something around those lines, just so you're not competing with those other people, so you won't have a harder time leveling up units, finding upgrades, and all that stuff. The second thing is learning how to itemize. Basically, don't put Sojin on Vayne, because I've done that way too many times to realize, hey, this is fucking useless, so don't do that. Instead, put Sojin on like a Varus or an Ashe, or anything like that. Or for example, if you see you have a Graves and you have red buff, put those two together. Graves and red buffs are really good. Well, red buff and gunslingers in general are really good. Instead of having a shiv or whatever item you could possibly make, a red buff is really good. Gunslingers just a random tidbit out there. Also, for itemization, try to learn the combinations by heart, what builds into what. Honestly, I used to be so slow in this, and when it came to carousel, I had to alt tab to a cheat sheet, and half my time I would be too late to picking, and that kind of hurt me. So by learning what builds into what, you could be a lot faster and make better decisions with that. And the very last thing I want to bring you is learning how to economize. Economize is basically saving gold at a very efficient pace, so you could spend for rolls, spend to level up, and just become stronger overall. And you may or may not be asking, how do you get to that point? Well, it's actually very simple. The first thing is every round you get a certain amount of gold plus a win and lose streaks. So yes, by inting you do get rewarded somewhat, and that goal will increase every loss you have or every win you have. And then if you see on the side towards the left of you, there's these little things that turn after a certain amount of gold. Well, after 10 gold you have, it'll go up, and then 20 gold, another one will pop up, and so on and so forth till you have 50. Once all those things are all flipped over, you get 1 bonus gold per each thing, so the maximum is 50 gold, and you get a bonus of +5. If you hit 60, you still get 5, so always spending it down to 50 is where you want to be the most efficient. But you can, you know, go lower, but once again, you won't be getting any gold. And let's say someone breaks your lose or win streak, that will, you know, obviously hurt you a little bit in your econ. But if you have, you know, the 5 things up, you'll still be getting about 7 gold, 8 gold per round, which again is, you know, not bad, but you can easily be hitting 12 gold per round. So guys, with those 3 tips, that has been the video. I hope you all guys enjoy. Until next time, peace.